Welcome back to your daily dose of Kate. Lucky you. I'm going a little bit stir crazy, being stuck at home and frustrated by the fact that I can't see you all in person. So I do hope you enjoy a little bit of glute work today. We're going to incorporate some glutes and inner thighs and core and a little bit of whole body love. So we're going to start with a bit of a stretch, in fact, a stretch that is of the glutes. So when you're ready, just taking a lie down on your back, bringing your right ankle over your left knee if you can, hands out to the sides. From here you're gently rolling side to side. You may feel this in other places other than your glutes. And 3, 2, and 1. From here we're going to bring that leg in towards us. So grabbing onto the left back of thigh, and you're going to think about pressing the right thigh knee away from you to get a nice stretch in the butt cheek on the right hand side. Breathing in nice and deep here, allowing your body just to relax. And then relaxing down. We're going to swap sides, so maintaining a neutral pelvis, cross the ankle over the other knee, so left ankle over right knee. For me, this side's a little bit tighter, but in a different way to the other side being quite tight also. So again, gently rocking right and left. I find this side for me has a bit of an impact on my lower back in terms of the tightness and where it lands. So if you notice something different, can you link it to anything else, anywhere else in your body? One more. And then from here, keeping that knee pressing out, bringing the thigh of the right leg towards you. Whew, nice and tight. Nice deep breathing here. Allow the body to relax a little more. Good, and then relaxing here. So for this next part, you can have a rolled up towel, a pillow, or just squeezing your thighs together to activate that inner thigh connection up into your primary sling, which is your adductors and your deep pelvic floor and deep core muscles. So your hands are by your side, nice and long. Your knees and feet are glued together. Your toes are spread on the mat. Imagine each foot bone is in contact. From here, we gently rock the pelvis back and forth, imprinting the spine, allowing those deep abdominals to assist in the imprinting movement. Notice here if your rib cage moves or if your head moves. Let's try and isolate the pelvis on its own. Imagining the sternum bone is stretching long and heavy. You've got a heavy pile of books on your ribs. Good. From here, we're gently taking this tilt into a spine curl. We're going to lift halfway so your rib cage is still in contact. Squeeze your thighs together, squeeze your butt cheeks, and then roll and imprint the spine back down. Think of the pelvic bones widening at the back here, narrowing at the front, and then on the way up, we widen at the front and narrow at the back. Pause and down. If we get a sense of how the bones move, this allows us to have a better neuromuscular connection, so brain to muscle. So focusing on bony movement can help that connection become a bit stronger longer term. Good. We're going for 3 more here. Nice long neck. I just noticed my neck was not long. Imagine the base of your skull is being pulled away from your neck and you're lengthening your spine. Your arms are long, your fingertips are stretched out. Last one. And down. Great. From here, take your feet to hip width apart so your knees and thighs are in line with your hips. Your feet are in line, your heels rather in line with your sitting bones. From here, we just take the thumbs and place them into the creases of the hip, and I want you to check in and see whether your ropey hip flexors are on, or is it nice and soft here. If it's a little bit ropey, I'd like you to imagine the back of your pelvis widening so your sitting bones are spreading apart, your sacral bones are becoming flatter and heavier on the floor, and the front of your pelvis is nice and long and nice and broad. From here, we draw the sitting bones together. This helps initiate the pelvic floor, and then we zip up and lift and peel the spine off, lengthening the thigh bones away from us, peeling up as high as we can without our lower back overworking. This should feel like the back of the legs are on. Press through your feet, pause here, and then roll back down. It's not about how high you go, it's about how well you engage and initiate. And again, roll up. Pause at the top here, connect with your body. Are you working from the right place? If you're not, what could you do differently? Roll down. If you're not sure what you could do differently, check in and see, are your thighs working too hard? Do you feel it in your lower back? If these are yes answers, tuck or tilt rather the tailbone, like it's lengthening towards the back of the thighs to the knees. That should really fire up the glutes and the hamstrings. That will lengthen the lower back, and you'll need more support from your abdominals. The thigh muscles are lengthening here, and then lower down. And again. Pausing at the top. Find some length like I just did then in the back of your neck. So imagine the base of your skull is being pulled to the very top of the mat. This will allow your spine to unravel and imprint all the way down to the tailbone. Good. We've got one more here. Inhale, exhale, collect the glutes by drawing the sit bones together, pelvic floor. Pausing at the top. Exhale down. Good. From here we're going to add a little bit of pelvic stability work here from hip movement. So we're rolling back up, pausing at the top. Press your arms into the floor. This press down helps engage that transverse abdominis a little more. From here we lift the heel of the right foot and then bring the leg to tabletop. We lower down, toes and then heel. Other side. Lift the heel of the left, lift the leg to tabletop. Down. If you feel your pelvis shift and you drop, I'm going to do a bad one. And as you lift, you drop your pelvis, or you go the other way. Perhaps just stick with the heel lift. It still connects that posterior chain in the leg. So heel lift if you're unsteady and not quite sure yet. Heel lift and tabletop if you're ready to go. Find length through the back of the neck. Press those arms into the floor. Notice if your natural rhythm of your breathing has changed. Mine certainly has. My hamstrings are a bit tight. Good. One more each side. And roll back down. Give your knees a hug into your chest. Good. From here, we're going to take it into a single leg variation. We're going to do 3 different types. The first one, we roll up, we float one leg to tabletop, and we roll down. Roll up, other leg to tabletop and then down. Now if this isn't for you just yet, stick to the variation you were doing before with the heel, so you could roll up, lift the heel and roll down. Roll up, lift the heel and roll down. Variation number 2, leg to tabletop, roll up, foot goes down to meet the mat, roll down. Other leg, press up, leg down, roll down. So if you're having trouble with this pelvic stability here, lift the heel first, up, heel goes down, roll down. Heel up, roll up, heel down, roll down. Variation 3, leg to tabletop, roll up, pause, roll down, change legs. Tabletop, roll up, pause, roll down. So pick your poison. We're going to do 6 on each leg. Taking an inhale. I'm going for tabletop leg first. Rolling up, leg down, roll down, up. Four, 5, and 6. Now, so that I'm symmetrical, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I encourage you to do that as well. You can always come back and do more later. Last one. Fantastic. And then give your knees a hug. So if you feel like doing all variations, please feel free to do that in your own time. From here, if you have a mini band, we're going to use a mini band for some isolated glute work. If not, you can do this without, completely fine. On your side, lying down along with your arm underneath you, you've got your shoulders, ribs, hips, knees and feet stacked. Your feet are in line with your bottom. Send your top waist away. Lift your bottom waist from the floor, opening the clamshell. Remember, there's 2 pelvic halves, left and right. Your top pelvic half must remain on top of your bottom one. We don't do a clam and roll back. We maintain pelvic half stacked position and open the clamshell, rotating. 5, 4, 3, squeeze the heels, 2, and 1. From here we lift the feet, open the clam. You'll find here your range is a little greater. From here, maintain the thigh position, so if you need to pop your hand on your knee, extend the knee without the thigh changing, bend and close. 5, 4, check in with your waist closest to the mat. 3, needs to be drawing away from the floor so that we're working here as much as we're working here. Place your hand as to where you feel it. 2, certainly feeling it. Last 1. From here we add on. We hold this position open. 6, squeeze heels. 5, squeeze heels. 4, squeeze heels. 3, 2, feel the burn, and 1. Good. Close the clam and lower the feet. Whew. From here we slide that bottom leg nice and long. If you'd like to rest up on your hand, you can. With your top leg, slide your foot so it sits on your calf of the bottom leg. Your top knee is to the floor, your body is slightly rolled forward. Using your hand for extra support, pull your waist away. Open the clam. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, very specific, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then stretch that leg out. Give a little tap, and we swap sides. Set yourself up for your clam here. Remember, stack shoulders, ribs, pelvis, knees and feet. Check that your feet are in line with your bottom. Pulling the waist away from the floor, lengthening that top side. 9, 8, 7, 6. You can also have a pillow under your head if that's more comfortable. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, lift the heels, squeeze them together, open the clamshell, extend, bend, and close. 5. The great thing about this exercise is it really isolates here, but you also get that stability work around the knee. 3. So it's helping us maintain that external rotation of the thigh bone. 2, and 1, and then we add on, extend the knee. 1, 2, 3, use your core. 4, 5, last one, 6, and relax. From here, straightening out that bottom leg. Slide the top foot so the heel is is on the calf. Again, if you want to be up here, you can, or rest your head down slightly, roll your body forward, and lift. 10 and 9. Notice any increase in tension in the rest of your body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, and stretch out. Ooh. Nice little glute burn. Again, you can do these as often as you like. Fantastic. From here, we're going to take it into a glute stretch. So you can pick your poison for a stretch. It can be either sitting with one foot over, dropping into that hip. You can do this one also lying. Bring your knees in. You can also do it as the pigeon. Hands on the mat. Take one leg back, slide the other leg forward, and then drop into it. Whatever you prefer. We're going to hold this for as long as you like, and then swap sides. I hope you enjoyed your glute workout. Remember how important glutes are in functioning of pelvic stability. They're really important for everyday life, walking, running, all the things you do every day. Having good, strong glutes is important for back health, hip health, knee health, and just all health in general. You can never have strong enough glutes. So please enjoy strong glutes on the regular. Have the most amazing day, and I look forward to next time.